My favorite one of the MIB stories, and they didn't mention it, it makes me feel good, but there was this woman MIB in this story, right? And it's two guys and a woman. They go to harass this couple who had seen a UFO, and they basically were getting nowhere with her and her husband. He was like, I'm not having any of it. If I want to talk to people, I'll talk to people, or whatever. So the lady goes to leave, and one of the guys stands up, and he's like, we can make it hard for you. And he just stands there, staring at him. And he's like, is this guy all right? Like, what is he going? What's he doing? And the lady MIB actually physically gave him a shove, like, to get him going again, right? And then he just turned and walked off, and then she walked off, and it was very, very weird. And that was the thing the guy said. He was like, it wasn't like it was, when I was face to face with it, it wasn't like it was a person. It was more like a machine than it was a person. And until she bumped it, it was locked in.
And wherever it was doing, it was
solid.
in a loop.
Yeah. And she gave it a bump, and then that started its little gears spinning again, and then it just walked away like a robot. And he was like, that was the weirdest thing that's ever happened.
Oh, so you got anything else you want to add that they should know?
No, I mean, the people always assume that the MIBs are a part of the government. And that's one of the things that we always talk about is they're not. They're not a part of the government. If they do show you, or they show the people government credentials, they're always either cartoonishly fake, like just like something that a kid would Photoshop, or they're just... they're off enough that that they're not real. Like, hi, I am John Smallberries with the, the U.S. government of the institutions. They're like, wait a minute, this guy ain't legit. Like, what is it?
So it's totally. You'll know they're totally fake. I mean, and like you said, they're not a part of the government.
No.
And we've gone down that rabbit hole of them being aliens. Possibly, mechanical androids or something to that effect, and interdimensional beings. So, but they are, like I said, they're always seen. Usually, not just after a major sighting, but after someone is either abducted or has actually seen extraterrestrials.
Right.
Not just a sighting of a UFO, like actual things that people think you'd be crazy talking about. So,
right.